Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another fantastic episode of Let's Play Luigi's Mansion 3. This is episode number 14, and clearly, we got the button for floor number 12, so that's where we'll be heading. Let's plug that on in there.
Oh, yeah.
And make our way down to basement 1. We need more gold bones. But in, all jokes aside, we're gonna go get some gold bones. We're gonna go and get all the supplies we need. We're gonna go up to floor number 14, and then guess what? I'm sure you can tell by the title. The professor is gonna call us on a special quest. Looks like, some of the toads are gonna be in some trouble here, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, folks. I do want to let it all sort of play out how it did for me, because I was thrown off a little bit. Now, I think there is some good news at the end of this tunnel. I do think we are quickly approaching the end of this game. I don't think there's a ton more to do, besides like these last 3 floors and maybe a side quest here or there, but I'm also not entirely sure because I've never played this game. Or any Luigi's Mansion game, to be honest. Like, you know, aside from somebody handing me a controller and saying, like, here, take a swing at it, man. Like, never played any of them. But I did want to stock up on the gold bones before we did anything. I mentioned that in, like, the last couple episodes. Like, it was just getting... I was a little nervous with only, like, 1 or 2 resets left there. I think we had, like, 2 set in stone, but it's always nice to look up in the corner and see 5 and know that, you know, if crap hits the fan, we have 5 extra lives that we can play around with. That's always like a really good feeling. But there we go. I attempt to go back up to floor number 12, which we will. Let's make our way uptown.
Wow.
Ow, ow.
Wow.
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 Man, Luigi's just having the time of his life. But here we go, we make our way up to floor number 12. Let's see what we got going on here. I think this is like a ship cruise, pirate ship kind of place. Yeah, here's the pirate ship, and I don't really think there's much we could really do here, because we need to get into these doors. But I'm getting a call on the virtual boo.
Ducky, bye-bye. Oh.
Let's make our way downtown. It sounds like the toads are in trouble.
Mario. 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 Mario.
I think the floor we're going to... Oh, we need to go inspect it from the professor first. Sorry, I'm like 90% paying attention here. You know how it goes later in the week.
Mario.
But here we go. The toad went missing. Oh, Toad Man. Toad went to look for the piece for the poltergeist. Okay. And I think he shows us some footage of what happened to Toad. Okay, so this is the boiler room. We were here not too long ago. Luckily, I've been exploring, because I don't think this is like a room that you naturally get into. Oh no, yeah, that's the main room. This is the main room. I guess this is the tunnel we had to spin. The ghost gets the piece here. He's playing with it. Toad goes into this room. We played around in this room for a little bit. I remember this one. Toad's gonna climb the boxes. Oh, he hit his head. And then he dropped his camera, hiding over there. Okay. So I know where he's at, I don't know how to get there, I guess is the big thing here. You know? Like, I have a pretty good idea of where he's going to be located, but how we get there, what new enemies we come across, all that stuff is all going to be news. It's all going to be news to me, you know? Whoa, ho, ho. Taking the elevator up or down.
Mario. 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 Mario.
Oh, not one of these garbage can receptacle things. I hate these things. Luckily this time I remember how to actually take them down, because they are super annoying. There we go. He's done. Suck up the pink balls. That'll make it better. No more dinosaurs. That was a Barney joke. Sorry if you didn't get it. Okay, let's collect this. It's always nice to be over $10,000. I feel like that's like the where I like to be in this game. Oops, suck up the ghosts. Okay. I hate these. The gold guys aren't terrible, honestly. I don't think they're as bad. Like, they play around more. But, you know, I get their point. They hurt from a distance. The purple guys really bug me. These gold guys aren't terribly bad. It's more, yeah, like I said, the purple guys really, they get under my skin. I could always deal with the gold guys a little bit, but the purple guys are just pain in the butt. Can we knock this back over here? We need to get through this door. Can I just rip it like this? Rip it real good. When you're sitting at the bar, you must rip it. in the toilet or in a jar, you must rip it. That's my song for today's episode. Oh, money. Let's get this. Like I said, I never really go out of my way to get like excessive amounts of money in this game, but like 10 grand feels like a really good soft spot, like a real solid amount of money to like carry over from like level to level, especially if we have to buy like a series of gold bones. I feel like it's good to have like that set amount of money on deck for anything we may need moving forward. But here we go. I think the toad is in the box over here. Trying to do like the theme from the song The Box, but obviously I'm not a machine or a vehicle that can make noises like that. I'm trying to see what we can get out of here. I feel like we need to use the pipe on the wall on Luigi's side over there in order to switch this over so that way we could actually get him, because as you can see, Luigi just disappeared because he got wet. He's like the Mogwai. No, but that's, you know, it's part of the Luigi rules, so I feel like we need to get Luigi over here. And then Luigi turned that off. Yep, that looks like it's working perfect. But I tried to just go over here at first because I'm not really sure, like, what all we're supposed to do. You know, I could see us going through the pipes, but I'm like, okay, that makes sense, but, like, how do we get Toad over there? And Toad screamed at me. He's like, hey, come on! And, like, not really sure what we should do at this point in time, but I think I do figure it out here relatively quickly. So it seems pretty asinine, but the correct move is to suck up Toad by the skull, like this, and then just shoot him over there. That's actually the correct move. There's no other way to get him across in this instance. That's what you need to do, and for a lot of the puzzles in this world, the correct move is to use Toad as a projectile. So, we're going to be shooting Toad a lot this episode. It is going to be like a mini side project with Toad here. I apologize if I was like a bit quiet there during like the opening of the show, or the opening of this episode. Yeah, just getting back to like some work stuff and things like that here. Trying to close up the end of the day. I just did the previous episode, the Mario episode that came out the day before this as well. So like just trying to juggle those two Let's Plays at the same point in time. I usually only like to do one voiceover per night when it comes to like a weeknight, but I'm desperately falling behind this week, so it was vitally important that I got them both done on one night, and due to that, you know, sometimes it's a little bit less entertaining than it could be otherwise. But I'm trying to send Luigi over here, but I don't think that's the right move. I think I desperately need both Toad and Luigi. Like I said, I think I need to use Toad as a projectile more than anything in this instance, and I don't think Toad will move without Luigi moving. But I do think there is a cut here. Like, I think I go over and try to figure it out and desperately struggle, but that was just average Joe not really understanding at a first glance what we needed to do, and then coming back like 2 days later and playing it and just being like, oh yeah, I was being a dingus, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like that was just like something I particularly missed, and it's easy to miss, so you know, it's easy enough to point out here. Should I have cut that out? Maybe, but I feel like the average player, which, right, like is the whole point of this series, what would your average Joe see when playing this game? I feel like your average player is gonna not comprehend what to do there. But at least, yeah, you throw Toad over here. It makes a lot more sense. There we go. We picked up the part. Excuse me. Now, we do get a little thing from the professor here, and I think we're actually going to get this twice. There is a cut here. So, I got stupidly lost in this episode, so I am going to simplify it for you a little bit here, because it took me about 40 minutes to realize what I was doing. This door over here, I think I showed here. Yeah, it's jammed by the big red dude there. You know, the guy who looks like Sully from Monsters, Inc. But we need to check our map and go a different way. And the way we need to go is this way. So that's why that cut exists there. It was, yeah. I saved because I got so frustrated. I tried to go the other way. I tried to go up to where we, like, battled the boss in this level. And got so completely turned backwards that it wasn't funny. Like, it was more annoying than anything else. I was so utterly and completely lost. But, yeah, it gets frustrating when it's like that. There we go, get this purple guy out of here. Get him out of here for Toad. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, we're reaching that point in the episode. You know what you're getting. Nah, not candy. It ain't trick or treat. It's a soda pop because you're at the Average Joe house. It's funny, as soon as I said that, the dog went like, like so done. She's like, Dad, put away the soda pop. But here we go. Yeah, we're making our way through here with Toad. Looking at the under-establishment. This one, honestly, I don't know if you guys will agree with me, but this seems really excessive for what it is. Like, I get what it's trying to do, but this seems like over the top what it's trying to do. Like, it feels stupid. I'm not sure if they could actually do anything to Toad, and maybe, like, that's why so many are coming out, because, like, if 4 or 5 attack Toad at once, something will happen, but I feel like we spend way too much time in this little section for, like, 0 return on investment. Like, was that actually worth it? What did that accomplish? You guys got, like, an extra 70 seconds worth of video, I guess? And this area felt, like, bugged out, because it keeps, like, going into, like, the ghost thing and going out of it. It's so bizarre, because there was no ghost there, but it kept, like, trying to trap me like if there was. Who was that? I didn't even... Was that Toad or was that Tupac letting me know? I don't know. It was Toad, obviously, but... Oh, I got damaged there for whatever reason. I think there's just purple guys here. Because I can see them moving. There they are. Can I get you? Come back here. I don't feel like dealing with you purple guys. They're honestly, like, so annoying to deal with. There was only one of them? Really? That strikes me as very bizarre, but there are some gold coins hidden here. Can we actually get $10,000? Oh yeah, we're over $10,000. Very nice. Very nice stuff there. Like I said, my apologies. I've been, like, zoning in and out of working on this. Let's throw Toad at this wall. There we go. Get some of those dollars. That way we're closer to, like, the 11 mark. That would be good. And this way, we couldn't go before because there was a brick wall down here, which resembles the brick walls that we've seen later. So obviously the answer here is going to be suck up your good friend Toad and throw him at, I don't know how many miles an hour this is coming out. At least 20. Throw Toad at 20 miles an hour through a brick wall. Not the worst solution I've seen in Mario history, honestly, but it's got to be up there in the abuse chain. You gotta ask, you know, who's handling this stuff? But I think from here, yeah, we can't suck this door open like we do many other doors in life. But I think we could actually take Toad here and lodge him up the wall, like up these wall sections that I've opened up, in order to get the key for the door. Yeah, because I think it's just this wheel up here. So we need to find a way to get Toad up there and get him bouncing so that we could actually unlock that. So, like, obviously that's a straight shot. He's not going to make it. We need to cause more hemorrhaging of the brain tissue. That one looked fairly close. So I feel like we're getting there. Just feel like we need the absolute right angle, and I feel like we had it there for like a split second, like right there. There we go. Thank you, Toad. Go ahead, attach that to the door, buddy. Do I need to suck it off you? God, we always have to suck them off in this game. What is it about sucking it off? Here we go, let's apply this. We're either sucking it or applying it. Is there any deviation in this game? It is cool to see a completely different section of this floor that we haven't seen before, though. I am a fan of that. It's always neat to see something like... I don't want to say it's worlds different, because it really isn't, and I kill that spider. I should have waited, because we could have got a lot more money if I just waited. But it's always cool to see like an area that we previously explored more opened up due to events or like abilities or anything like that. Like, it's always something that, like, I always love to see. I know I haven't shared it a whole ton on the channel, but like I've worked towards like developing stuff in the past, like video game wise, and I'd really love to release it to the channel at some point in time. I do have intentions to do that, but so many moving elements in that I don't even want to dissect it at this point in time. But that is like one of the things that like I absolutely love about the stuff that like I've worked on in the past. It's like have the character revisit certain areas at certain point in time when they have certain abilities, and like not force them to return to it, but like give incentives to return to it. Like I always love that kind of stuff. To me, that's really, really cool. It's a large portion of like, if you've seen my Let's Play of Kingdom Hearts 2, why I absolutely adore Kingdom Hearts 2 is like the incentive to go back and return to other areas in that game when you have different abilities is incredible, and you unlock so much by doing it. And it doesn't necessarily play out in the story mode like it does in some of the stuff that like I've worked on with other people, but it's really cool. And I always like it when a game can do this. Like, we've already been in this section, but we've never seen this section of this section before. So that to me is always very enjoyable. But of course we need to throw Toad here at this other section of the wall here. I was missing a little element of it. And I don't think that the rest of this is like relatively hard as much as like it just, you know, like any other time I've referenced on this channel, it takes a few minutes to like kind of put the pieces of the puzzle together. Get everything rolling, you know? Sometimes that it just takes a few minutes. Let's spin this on this way, now that we're able to do that. And I think we're able to get like one clean run through. We might not, because I remember that happening. Unless there's a cut here, we'll be looking at this room twice. That's all I could say. No, I believe there is a cut here. I believe that's what happens. Because I go through, I explore a little bit. Excuse me. We go up here, and I send Luigi up through the pipes to deal with the red guy. And it is a shame, like, they won't let us go back the other way even after we defeat the red guy. Right, I send Luigi up there and he deals it. We got $11,000, so that's always nice. But obviously, it looks like we can't get up this way. And maybe, like, you can see it from your end, but I couldn't see it from my end. There's a door right there. I just was blind, I guess. But I send Luigi up the pipes, and I'm like, Luigi, deal with the red man. There we go. And that honestly seemed like BS. I've never seen him do that before. Like, he just completely ignored the flashlight in his face. And Toad doesn't know what to do. Look at Toad down below. He's like, what the hell is going on, man? I get it, Toad. I get it. Don't worry. He's only got 90-some life left. I think we're gonna kill him right here. As long as he doesn't get away. Now, yeah, this is gonna be the end for him. So there we go. Like, that's a relatively, like, easy wrap-up, but I get so lost as to, like, what we could do to get Luigi up here, and, like, the answer is very, very simple. And I do think there's a cut here in a second that's going to show it, is, like, you just go to the door at the edge of the bottom left screen. I just, for whatever reason, did not see it. Like, had zero awareness that it existed, and it was, like, really throwing me off. But it's very simple. That's all that you do. You just go through the bottom left corner here. I don't think there's much more. I try to suck out of this hole here. But I think you just end up going back up after you throw Toad into this little section here. And then you're all there. But with that being said here, ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching the end of the episode. If you like this episode, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. All that good stuff is free on your end and greatly motivational for myself on my end in continuing to make videos just like this now and in the near future. As always, the schedule looking ahead, Monday and Wednesday we'll be playing Super Mario Wonder until we finish that Let's Play. And then, of course, if you're watching this on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we'll be playing Luigi's Mansion 3 until we finish that Let's Play. And then we'll be playing another game after that moving forward. As for games, after we finish these two Let's Plays, I know one of them is going to be a Pokemon series game. I'm not sure which one. I have one in mind particularly, but I don't want to promise anything. Look at that shit happening to Toad. Luckily, we catch him here before he goes down there. Jesus Christ, I don't know what would happen if Toad got sucked into that. But like I was saying, I know we have a Pokemon game coming out. I don't want to formally announce anything until we are very, very close to one of these Let's Plays wrapping up, so we could take a look at that. And then, as far as the other Let's Play, I've announced a couple things on the channels in recent times, and a lot of people have showed a lot of interest towards one or the other. If you go back and look at comments, you'll get a good idea of what I'm talking about, but it's going to be one of the two, likely whatever one is easier to emulate, but I definitely want to do something new that we haven't seen on the channel before, just something exciting, so do that for the new year. But let's return the Toad to the Professor, and we'll call it a day here. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, excuse me, I am going to let you enjoy like the final 2 to 3 minutes of this episode without my beautiful voice over. I'm going to ask Toad a lot where Mario is. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, we hope to see you all here on the next one. If you leave a comment, give you my word, we'll get back to it. Sorry if I was a little bit rambly or all over the place on this one, but it was a side quest, so side quests deserve side priority sometimes. But until next time, guys, everybody take it easy, and we'll see y'all here on the next episode. As always, peace out, Girl Scout.
がルイーギオド
Uh-huh. Whoa!
のじビガギルイ
Huh?
ルイーギゲイルレジディオドオドオロロウイ
Yeah. Whoa. Ho ho ho! Yeah.
ゲールスースクスクレジディ
Oh no!
アッポーチャッチャチャッチャ
Huh?
ルイーギウイ